Good morning. Hi, Debbie Waite back again for week 2 of motivation and positivity. I hope you have all had an amazing week, really focusing on what's made you happy in the past, what people make you happy, and making some choices that are going to make you more positive and more motivated every single day. So today, 2 things we are going to talk about. First is setting your goals. And often people think, what are you talking about, setting goals? I'm not in a corporate organisation. I'm in a small business, or I'm a stay-at-home mum, or whatever it is that people do. They don't think about what their goals are in life. I'm telling you, you need to start thinking about your goals. Last week we looked at past, what makes us happy in the past. You need to start making decisions about what's going to make you happy in the future. And unless you know your goals, unless you know where you're trying to get to, you're never going to get there. Or you might get there, but you're not actually sure you're there because you never figured out what you wanted in the first place. So really think about what you want your life to look like. Whether that's this time next week, next month, next year, 5 years, 3 years, whatever it is, but make some decisions for you. Now, that might not be a thing. It might not be a place. It might be a certain house. It might be a certain area. It might be a certain lifestyle. It might be a health choice. It might be a certain exercise goal. But whatever it is, make the conscious decision of what it is you do want in your life and what it is you don't want in your life. And often the latter can be easier. It can be easier to figure out what we don't want than what it is we do want. And that is fine. So if you haven't got a pen and paper already, or your iPad, however you take notes, go and grab one now and just spend a couple of minutes thinking about if you could wave a magic wand. Put yourself in Ben and Holly if you've got kids. Actually get a child mindset. If you get some kids in a room and ask them a question, they've got no boundaries. They've got no barriers. Society hasn't put limitations on them. So pretend you are a 6-year-old child saying, what do you want to be? What do you want your life to look like? And just throw it all on a piece of paper. Don't think I haven't got time, I haven't got money, I haven't got, whatever it is that you haven't got. Just put it in there. Figure out how you're going to do it later on, but figure out what that goal is. Most people don't aim high enough. I'm talking aim high. What is your perfection? What is your, not perfection, that's a bit of a crap word. So ignore that. We'll talk about that another day. But what is it you ideally want? Okay, ideally want. If you reach quite low and you just miss it, or even if you reach low and you just get it, you're still only here. If you reach really high, really dream, aim high and you miss it, well, that's higher than if you'd aim low. So aim high, get it all on that piece of paper, really think about it and put it somewhere. I have a vision board. I'm happy to talk to you about vision boards another day. So if you want to let me know, then do so. I've got my vision board. I'm really clear. I've done a lot of thinking about where I want to be, what I want to be doing, what I want my lifestyle to be like in the next 5 years. So if you haven't, do it now. The other thing that links quite nicely into this, which is my second thing I want to talk to you about today, which is our fear of failure. A lot of people don't do things because they're scared. And I get that. I totally get it. I wanted to start my own business best part of 20 years ago. And I didn't do it because I wouldn't admit it to anyone or even myself. I was petrified because I'd much prefer to work for a big corporation and be safe and secure and grow within that than to go out on my own. What an idiot. Now I don't regret any of my decisions, but I've now gone out on my own and it is a brilliant feeling. I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing with the people I want to be doing it with and feel like I am making a difference, which is what is really important to me. So don't worry about not achieving what you want to achieve. You need to fail to get on top. You need to know what it feels like. You need to try. The more times you try, the more you're going to be able to do it. As a child, if we rode a bike and the first time we rode a bike, we fell off and we never got on it again, well, we'd miss out on riding a bike for the rest of our life. But no, as kids, we don't care. We get back on it with Gray's knees. We go for a bike ride until we learn how to do it. Where does that disappear to as adults? Get that back again. Don't worry, just learn from it. Move on. Don't beat yourself up about it. Move on. You're amazing just trying. You're better off trying, failing, learning from it than not trying in the first place. So there are your two things. Think of your goals and don't worry about failing. Please have a think about those in the next week. Please do comment underneath what your thoughts are, how you're doing. If you've got any questions or if you want me to cover anything in next week's video. Next week will be more about love because it's Valentine's Day. So please do share these videos with anyone you think it will be worthwhile sharing or just needs a little bit of a pick-me-up. And I will speak to you very soon. I love you loads, but do you love you?